Hello, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be reviewing the Stryv Airflex. This is the one that you can actually twist the freaking hair dryer. Oh my gosh. The reason why I bought it is not because of this, of course. I actually do need a new hair dryer. My Dyson first generation Airwrap has gone kababoom on me. I have actually sent it to service center, but holy shit, the repair of the motor for the Dyson Airwrap cost over about $1,000. Yeah, no way. There's so many other hair dryers out there that is similar to the Dyson Airwrap, which what I need is really the interchangeable heads. I really thoroughly enjoy that about the Airwrap. The hair dryer and the smoothing hairbrush is definitely the two combos that I've used, I would say 99% of the time. To be honest, Stryv had been doing a lot of ads as well for a while. I decided to get a Stryv because it's only around 600 plus. It has similar concept plus with the additional part of being able to kind of twist this into like a L shape and also into like an I shape, which is absolutely interesting for me. And I've been using it for about like a month or so now. I buy it with my own money. It's just not a paid sponsor or given or anything like that. So I bought it with my own money because I really do want a hair dryer. So I've been using it for a month now, and I tried out most of the attachments. I am not surprised that I pretty much only stick to the two attachments. Interestingly, this time round, I enjoy this curling attachment more than the straightening attachment. I will tell you why later. I use just the hair dryer one, of course. This is actually quite cool. Comparatively to the previous one that I have, the air kind of really focused into one section of your hair, as compared to this one, it just goes pretty much almost everywhere. I wouldn't say that I 100% love it because it takes me longer to dry my hair as an overall because it focuses on a specific area, although it dries that specific area faster. When you buy this Stryv Airflex, it comes in a really pretty big box, I would say. It's actually quite fancy, I would think. Of course, it's not as fancy as the Dyson one. It comes in, Dyson one comes in like a very nice casing and all, but to be honest, like after 6 years, it takes up a lot of space, especially if you do not have a big house. You're just pretty much an average commoner like me. You don't have a dedicated space to put your Dyson Airwrap kind of casing into like a nice spot so they kind of interchange. Now I don't have. I live in a condo. I have like limited amount of space. Casing is really one of those that I ended up just putting it aside and just collect dust. I rarely use it. I just keep the attachments nearby my beauty corner. That's pretty much it. So I really didn't need the box. The fact that this Stryv one comes with just a normal box, which is fine with me, and I just throw the box away. I don't have any use for it. In the box, what you get is the styler body. It has the on-off button, of course, heat setting button where you have low, medium and high. Also have the speed settings where you have low, medium and high as well, and it has a button for cold shot function. And then at the bottom they have the detachable filter. It has the 360 swivel power cord. The moment you start having this is, you can't go back. The length of the power cord is 2.5 meters. To be honest, I think is a bit short. You will also get 1.18 inch curler. This one's supposed to give you like a tighter curl wave plus flicks, which I have no idea how to use. Quite similar to the newer Dyson Airwrap where you can kind of twist the top to change the direction, of course. So this is the smaller one. The 1.5 inch auto wrap curler, which is this is bigger one. You can see. Can you see this is bigger, this is smaller? Yep. I think if you're here to see if I can review these colors, unfortunately, please just click out because I'm not good at this. I've tried this. I think it's really nice to style my bangs, the shorter bangs. I'm just not very good at styling longer hair and curling longer hair, but I can give you a really good review of the other attachments. I do think that they are really good quality. I'm quite surprised actually. Feels really good quality. In this Airflex set, you will also be getting the precision nozzle. This is your everyday styling and drying, and I use this pretty much all the time. Quite silicone-y feel. I think it's just the way they designed this, allowing you to be able to handle this without feeling like, oh, it's way too hot, without being unbearable to touch. Although yes, it dries a section much faster because of how much precision this has, but also it means that it takes a little bit longer to dry every part of my hair because the way the air goes, such a small section, it's not like a wider area, so it doesn't dry everything at one go. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I think it's fine. You'll also get the anti-freeze barrel. It's very similar to the newest and the latest version of the Dyson, the kind of anti-freeze type of barrel where you kind of do it this way. I don't think I have used this because I've never really had the thing where I must make sure that my hair is frizzeless. I've never been that kind of person where I feel I really needed to smooth my hair out, because I feel like every time I go to the salon, I tell them to make sure to cut it in the low maintenance way. Don't give me layers so that, you know, the layers won't come out, fly everywhere. My previous Dyson Airwrap don't have this, so there's really nothing for me to compare to. For the next two attachments, I can definitely give you a review of this. The paddle brush. This is supposed to help you to straighten and smoothen your hair. Now for me, comparatively with the Dyson Airwrap, personally I do think that this is definitely made very well. The quality is that it feels very high quality as compared to this Dyson Airwrap. This Dyson Airwrap feels cheaper. Even from the looks itself, this looks cheaper on its own, and this looks more sturdy. But unfortunately, I personally prefer the Dyson Airwrap paddle brush or smoothing brush, whatever they call this. I'm just going to call them paddle brush because I feel like it's more ergonomic. I think it's just the way they built this thing. You can see this one moves. It feels so much more comfortable to comb through. I like this attachment so much more as compared to the Stryv paddle brush. I feel this one is too rigid, it's too hard, very uncomfortable for my scalp. It really feels very stiff. It straightens the hair for sure, no doubt. It still dries the hair, it still definitely does the job. Still, the brush, the design of this is so stiff. I only used this like once or twice just to kind of try it out, because I thought that because I love this Dyson paddle brush so much that I thought this would be the one for me. I realized this paddle brush is definitely not for me. I don't like it at all. I hate this paddle brush, and I think if there's any improvement it can make, if they can make it more ergonomic, like more comfortable to brush on your hair, on your head, that'd be great. Final one, which is the volumizing brush. It's supposed to help you to lift, shapes, and add volume to your hair. This has been my staple. It's perfect, it's amazing, it's comfortable, it's really nice to kind of blow dry your hair with. The surface area to dry is so big and it catches so much of hair at the same time. I love it. And this bristles, for some reason, is so much more flexible as compared to the paddle brush one. The paddle brush is so stiff. It feels very comfortable on the scalp. And comparatively to the Dyson one, which is this one, you can see the Dyson one is so small. Keep in mind, this one is the version 1 of Dyson Airwrap. Comparatively, this is definitely bye-bye. I don't even give a shit about the Dyson curler. It's so bad. It's so stiff and so it's so scratchy on the scalp as well. But this is amazing. This is my holy grail. I love that it's like oval shape. I love how big it is. I love how comfortable and flexible the brush bristles is. Let me just twist this. So far, I definitely have really enjoyed using this hairdryer. I didn't know that I would actually enjoy the fact that I could turn this into an L shape. Making this into like a traditional hairdryer where usually you dry your hair like this, right? It's so much more comfortable. Comparatively to your traditional hairdryer, of course, it doesn't have that, you know, the part where it sucks in the air is at the bottom, which is something that I actually enjoy in the Dyson Airwrap itself, because with the traditional hairdryer, I always worry that my hair will get stuck through the back here. Usually that's where the air comes in. One of my childhood trauma. I love the fact that this is very similar to the Dyson Airwrap, but at the same time it gives me the option that I can choose to kind of twist and make it into an L shape and dry my hair like this without worrying that my hair will get stuck in any place of the hairdryer at all. Quite amazing. Like, I can get really specific as well. Very ergonomic. The drying power is amazing. The blowing power is pretty good. I wouldn't say that it's faster than my Dyson Airwrap, but it's about the same time. When I use the volumizing attachment, there's a little bit something to kind of criticize on. There are many times where I accidentally click on the buttons, then I kind of change the temperature, I kind of change the speed of the hairdryer. That's one of the little things that I kind of think it bugs me a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. I still think that it's quite enjoyable to use, other than that little fact of that. I just gotta make sure that my hands kind of go up even higher so that it's even lighter when I hold this. Overall, do I think this is worth the money? To be honest, it's worth every penny. Is it really a need? Like, comparatively, is it really a need, a must? Not really. Of course, this is still, I would say that it's quite a luxury. It's definitely not a must-have. It's definitely not a necessity, but it's really nice to have. Comparatively, if you want to buy a Dyson, you want to spend the money to buy a Dyson, I would say just buy a Stryv. If you don't care about the branding, if you don't care about the Dyson branding and all, of course, if you're not buying them for the branding, if you just want a hairdryer with multi-attachment tool, just get a Stryv, to be honest, really. The fact that now with this new invention, even more, I would say that get the Stryv one because this is so cool. And if you're still not convinced, of course, not gonna lie, 600-700 bucks is still a lot of money to most people, yeah. If you want to try it out yourself, you are still not convinced, you're not sure because you know you don't get to touch and feel it, you don't want to spend that 600 bucks without actually touching and feeling it and to see if you really like it, go to One Odama. They have a shop for you to try out the hair dryer or even all their whatever Stryv other hair dryers that they have. You can go to their shop and try it out yourself to see whether you like it or not. It's the whole experience after all, right? And if you like them, then only get them. That's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe!